Welcome to a video des Ventilateurs du Québec. This is a Torcan 50cm box fan from approximately the early 1980s. It is a 3-speed model with 5 plastic blades. It is light blue in color, in white. It is in very good condition for its age. There's barely any scratches on the blue paint, and as you can see, the grills are in very good condition. They're not shattered at all. Of course, these are made of a pretty thick plastic. It would be relatively difficult to break these. They're not like a lot of the other ones we see that are often shattered, that are missing. They have holes in them. This is definitely not that type of plastic. It's a much sturdier, much thicker kind of plastic. So that's the front of the fan. As you can see, it's got a rotary switch. The handle is a little yellowed, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. The back of the fan. It's got exactly the same style of the grill for front and back, with the little Torcan logo at the bottom. Very good condition. Like I said, very thick and very good plastic on these grills. It's really not the flimsy type, like I was saying. Look at this. I can barely bend the plastic. Yeah, very good plastic. I don't think I've ever seen a box fan, especially of this size, with such good plastic for the grills, because we often see so many of them with grills that the plastic is so flimsy. This is really not the case here. I'm hurting a lot more my fingers than the fan when I'm doing that, so that's how sturdy it is. It's a very heavy fan. I was very impressed by the weight when I acquired it. Believe it or not, this weighs 6 kilos and a half. Yeah, 6.5 kilos for a box fan. It's my first oversized box fan featured on this channel, if you don't count the wind chaser. The wind chaser is 40 centimeter, which is a pretty unusual blade diameter for a box fan, but really the really big one's 50 centimeters. That's the first one I feature on this channel. Yeah, I didn't expect this fan to be that heavy. I know, of course, it's an older one, but still, I knew the older ones were of course much heavier, but still I didn't expect them to be that heavy. Very impressive weight here. Some Torcan box fans have only 2 speeds, and the ones with 2 speed, I believe they have a Instead of like having a round knob like this, they would have a like a 3-position, more like rectangle shaped switch. I prefer a lot more like a rotary switch like this, a round switch. And of course I do prefer a lot more having 3 choices of speeds rather than only 2. I believe some of them have bilingual stickers on them. This one unfortunately only has the unilingual English stickers. Talking about stickers, here's pretty much the only sticker on the whole fan, besides that sticker around the switch. So that's on the bottom of the fan here, that's the bottom that you're seeing here. Wow, supposedly 2.1 amps. That's a lot. Very powerful fan. It has a vented hub, as you can see. Pretty cool. Just the diameter of the hub is quite impressive. It's pretty big. I love the shape of these blades. They're very pretty curved like that. Very cool shape. I honestly don't know a whole lot about this fan, other than that I was told by another collector that these were made in the early 80s, although I haven't been able to find any manufacturing date on it. And as far as I know, it was made in Canada, although it doesn't explicitly says it. But from what I know, these style of Torcan box fan, well, most of Torcan products were made in Canada, not all, but a good majority of them, especially their box fan, as far as I know, are usually made in Canada, or if not all of them, or most of them. Here's a low speed. Oh yeah, that already blows quite a lot of air, and it's only on low speed. So the way the air is blown with this fan is, it doesn't blow the air all concentrated in the center. It kind of blows the air more outwards, more like towards the edge of the box, and so more outwards, and a lot of it goes towards the floor, especially, I've noticed. A lot is aimed at the floor. Like, for example, if you're standing about a meter away from this fan, or 1.5 meters in front of this fan, you'll feel especially a lot of air on the bottom half of your legs, on your ankles. This is where you're going to feel a lot of the air when the fan is placed directly on the floor like it is right now, and you're standing up. The air would be felt a lot around the ankles, essentially. But then you feel also, like I said, you feel some air. There's some air that goes towards the side a lot. It's not all concentrated in the center. Here's medium speed. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about these big box fans, but I know Torcan had a lot of different variations of those. They had at least 3 different colors, if not 4. Light blue like this one. Light blue seems to be pretty rare. They also had, if I'm not mistaken, olive green. They had a brown color. And I would imagine they probably also had like an ivory or a white color, perhaps, like an all ivory model or all white, perhaps. I don't know. But they had different colors. They had different style of grills as well. They had the more the grill that with the X design on the front, which is quite unique to Torcan. This one has a more conventional, more classic style of grill. Here's high speed. Very loud on the high speed. So we're not quite getting the 2.1 amps that the sticker was saying, but it's still pretty high, 1.7 amps or 145 watts. This is of course on a voltage of 120 volts. The fan is designed for 115. It's of course very, very close. But still, not quite as close as I thought it would be. So definitely less than what the sticker says. But still, it's a very powerful fan at more than 1 amps. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed a video of this Torcan 50cm box fan from approximately the early 1980s. Et voilà, j'espère que la vidéo de ce ventilateur Carré Torcan 50 cm environ du début des années 80 vous a plu. If you know more about this fan, I would love to learn more. Si vous avez plus d'informations à propos de ce ventilateur, j'aimerais en savoir davantage. Thank you for watching. Merci d'avoir visionné.